So I've been trying to test out production chains, and I decided to go ahead and pick up the mill and the bakery so that I can make flour, get it to the mill, and make bread. So we'll see what that looks like. I'm going to have to harvest a field and so forth. So in testing out the production chains, I've just gone ahead and harvested a little bit of the oats. And I'm taking it up to the grain mill now to, I hope, turn it into flour. But what I'm also curious about is, will the grain mill pay me? So this is the drop-off point. And we'll see what happens. So yeah, it didn't give me any value there. If I go to the production, alright, so the oat flour is running. And part of why I picked oats is it looks like for 150, I assume these are liters, I'm going to get 188 liters of flour. So you can see here, it's processing it kind of even as we speak. So as part of the testing I'm doing here, I decided to try to set up a active worker. So with the tractor and the trailer there, I've got them set up to go deliver to the grain mill, which I was doing earlier. You can see my money is slowly ticking down, so it is set to looping, and while he's waiting, I guess I still get charged. I'm also curious if they'll leave as soon as I put any grain in there. I'm curious if I go look at the map. Okay, so it does show me the job, deliver, waiting for fill. Alright, so I can cancel the job, but it won't give me the details. Yeah, it doesn't show exactly where it's going, so you do need to also remember what the job is you set up. Okay, I'm full. I'm going ahead to empty into my trailer here, and we'll see, as I said, if he leaves. It may just sit here until full. There's nothing you can set that I've seen. Alright, so I've got the field done, and it is not. So there's this skip task. Let me see. So yeah, so it doesn't do that. So let me see if I create a job. Yes, let me see now. Will it? Okay, so now it's driving to the unloading station. So basically I had to stop it. It definitely seems to hesitate more than like auto drive did. Its pathfinding is certainly having a challenging time here, but it seems that with all the turns, it's not ever really able to get up to speed. In theory, this is a load and deliver task, so it should take itself onto the platform. So certainly a pro of this feature is I didn't have to record a course. Because I'm assuming, I believe the products come out on pallets. So let's see, if I put it to selling, it is just adding. I'm just wondering if distributing, since I own that, will it automatically take the flour to this location? Because I thought I could like get it to output pallets, but maybe I need to like come with a trailer or something. Terrific. Alright, so clearly does some crazy things. The trailers, oh come on, almost. There we go. Alright, now if I'm distributing, does that... Nothing's happening. Let's see if I speed up the time a bit. Alright, so it does look like with distributing, it did send it there. So I don't actually need to transport it. Guess I can get rid of this trailer. So I'll return it. Yeah, so it looks like the top of the hour it distributes. I assume that will also be when it sells. Alright, so it looks like basically it takes two loads of flour to make the bread. So the flour should be getting consumed, and then does it get replenished at the top of the hour? I assume it will. Yep, okay. Alright, so let me change the output mode to selling. And again, let's see if at the top of the hour it does something. Alright, it did do that. So basically, production chains is basically like building a process in some farming apps you might play on your mobile phone, where you just need to have one product, send it to another facility to build a more complex product. But in essence, it's just a cell chain that has some complexity in it, but it does not appear that there's any activity required from the player once you have it set up. It's doing the transportation on its own. I've not been able to find any way to create a situation where we transport it. What I am unclear on is, so what I mean is this space here, other than it's giving me information, it just doesn't appear that I can get anything to come out here, because all I can really do is go here and set to distributing, storing, or so forth, but then there's nothing I can do in storage to spawn a pallet, for example. So I can change the output mode to storing or selling, and so then obviously this building storage, where it says storage is empty, it will give me some information, but that's all that appears to happen in this zone. I was thinking the way it was shaped that it might line up pallets for us to pick up and move. So it would be interesting if it gave you a choice of automatic distribution or manual distribution, meaning if I wanted to play and grab pallets, I could, but if I wanted it to operate the way it is now, that I could also do that. But it doesn't offer us that choice at this point. So that's my base understanding of production chains. Hopefully this has been helpful to someone. As always, if you have any comments or any questions, put them down below. I'll answer them as quickly as I can. We'll see you next time.